Supply chain management, SCM, is the coordination of a business' entire production flow, from sourcing raw materials to delivering a finished item. The global supply chain is a complex network of suppliers, manufacturers, distributors, retailers, wholesalers, and customers. Effective SCM is about optimizing this network to ensure that everything gets where it needs to be, when it needs to be there, and as smoothly as possible. It includes obtaining the necessary components, manufacturing the product, storing it, transporting it, and getting it to customers. SCM also involves the coordination of external partners and both internal resources and operations management. According to the Council of Supply Chain Management Professionals, CSCMP, in essence, supply chain management integrates supply and demand management within and across companies. Effective supply chain management minimizes costs, waste, and time in the production cycle. It directly impacts profitability and allows businesses to gain a competitive advantage in today's global marketplace. One study found that organizations with advanced SCM capabilities were 23% more profitable than their peers. Supply chain management also helps companies anticipate and mitigate risks, such as supply chain disruptions, and track compliance with regulations and standards. By helping products arrive on time and in good condition, supply chain management can improve customer satisfaction and loyalty. The importance of supply chain management is also evident amid growing awareness about climate change. Sustainable supply chain management can help companies reduce their carbon footprint and impact on the environment by optimizing logistics and energy management, and reducing waste. Supply chain management consists of several main components, including planning involves forecasting demand, arranging production, and managing inventory levels to ensure that the right products are ready to meet customer demand. It also involves setting an overall SCM strategy by determining metrics to measure whether the supply chain is efficient, effective, and meets company goals. And it includes adapting to new product needs. Sourcing involves identifying which providers to work with, negotiating contracts, and managing supplier relationships to ensure a reliable supply of raw materials and components. The work includes ordering, receiving, managing inventory, and authorizing supplier payments. Manufacturing involves organizing the supply chain operations required to accept raw materials, design and produce the product, and handle quality control. Delivery involves the transportation and distribution of finished products to meet customer needs. It includes managing distribution centers, warehousing, order fulfillment, and logistics. Handling returns involves creating a network or process to take back defective, excess, or end-of-life cycle products. It includes managing reverse logistics and customer satisfaction, in addition to final product disposal. The concept of SCM emerged in the 1980s, but its roots go back to the creation of assembly lines in the early 20th century. Initially, SCM focused on improving manufacturing efficiency and reducing inventory levels. However, with globalization and advancements in information technology, today's supply chains have evolved into complex networks spanning countries and continents. The boom in e-commerce altered the dynamics of supply chain management. Over the years, the focus shifted from traditional retail-centric models to direct-to-consumer models. This shift requires more complex and agile supply chains to handle smaller, more frequent deliveries, often on a global scale. Recent disruptions, such as the COVID-19 pandemic, highlight the importance of risk management and resilience. As a result, companies are diversifying their supplier base, increasing inventory buffers, and investing in technologies to improve visibility and responsiveness. And while globalization has expanded supply chains across borders, there is also a shift toward localization in response to trade tensions, higher transportation costs, and the need for faster delivery times. The integration of new technologies is transforming the way that businesses manage their supply chains. AI and ML revolutionized demand forecasting, allowing companies to predict sales with greater accuracy and adjust their production, inventory levels, and pricing strategies accordingly. AI-powered chatbots and virtual assistants streamline interactions for improved customer experience. ML algorithms analyze collected data across the supply chain to identify bottlenecks, optimize routes and improve overall visibility. IoT devices, such as sensors and radio frequency identification, RFID, tags, collect real-time data on inventory levels, shipment tracking and asset performance. IoT-enabled smart warehouses are also becoming more common. They offer automated storage and retrieval systems, robotic picking, and drones for inventory management. IoT is also integral to the rise of Industry 4.0, a term used to refer to the digital transformation of manufacturing. Industry 4.0 incorporates new technologies such as digital physical systems, augmented reality, cloud computing and advanced data analysis. Robotics and 3D printing streamline production and warehousing processes, reducing lead times and costs. Industry 4.0 capabilities allow for faster decision-making, automation and customization at new levels. Blockchain technology is enhancing supply chain transparency, traceability, and security. By creating an immutable, decentralized ledger of transactions, the blockchain can help prevent counterfeiting, improve product safety and streamline compliance processes. Innovative developments. Technologies such as 5G allow faster, more reliable data transmission, supporting the deployment of more advanced IoT devices and real-time monitoring systems. And autonomous vehicles, such as self-driving trucks and drones, will become more prevalent, reducing transportation costs and improving delivery times. Although still in early stages, quantum computing is shaping the future of SCM by solving complex problems and enabling more accurate simulations and scenario planning. If you go to a supermarket and pick up a few items off the shelf from electronics and white goods or even clothes and look at the labels, the chances are that you will find them having been manufactured in China or Mexico. The coffee pods you buy to use for your everyday use comes from Africa. Computers have been shipped out of South American factories and soft furnishings on the shelves are from India and Hong Kong. Global markets are expanding beyond borders and redefining the way demand and supplies are managed. Global companies are driven by markets across continents. To keep the cost of manufacturing down, they are forced to keep looking to set up production centers where the cost of raw materials and labor is cheap. Sourcing of raw materials and vendors to supply the right quality, quantity, and at right price calls for dynamic procurement strategy spanning across countries. With the above scenario, you find companies procuring materials globally from various vendors to supply raw materials to their factories situated in different continents. The finished goods out of these different factory locations then pass through various chains of distribution network involving warehouses, exports to different countries or local markets, distributors, retailers, and finally to the end customer. In simple language, managing all of the above activities in tandem to manage demand and supply on a global scale is supply chain management. As per definition, SCM is the management of a network of all business processes and activities involving procurement of raw materials, manufacturing, and distribution management of finished goods. SCM is also called the art of management of providing the right product, at the right time, right place, and at the right cost to the customer. Supply chain strategies are the critical backbone to business organizations today. Effective market coverage, availability of products at locations that hold the key to revenue recognition depends upon the effectiveness of supply chain strategy rolled out. Very simply stated, when a product is introduced in the market and advertised, the entire market in the country and all the sales counters need to have the product where the customer can buy and take delivery. Any glitch in the product not being available at the right time can result in the drop in customer interest and demand, which can be disastrous. Transportation network design and management assume importance to support sales and marketing strategy. Inventory control and inventory visibility are two very critical elements in any operations, for these are the cost drivers and directly impact the bottom lines on the balance sheet. Inventory means value and is an asset to the company. Every business has a standard for inventory turnaround that is optimum for the business. Inventory turnaround refers to the number of times the inventory is sold and replaced over a period of 12 months. The health of the inventory turn relates to the health of business. In a global scenario, the finished goods inventory is held at many locations and distribution centers, managed by third parties. A lot of inventory would also be in the pipeline in transportation, besides the inventory with distributors and retail stocking points. Since any loss of inventory anywhere in the supply chain would result in loss of value, effective control of inventory and visibility of inventory gains importance as a key factor of supply chain management function. Supply chain management, SCM, is a vital part of any business. In the most basic sense, it is the process of overseeing the flow of goods and materials from suppliers to manufacturers to retailers to consumers. However, SCM is much more complex than simply managing the movement of physical goods. In this blog post, we will discuss the different elements of supply chain management and how they impact businesses. In today's global economy, supply chains are often vast and complex, spanning multiple countries and involving hundreds of different businesses. To effectively manage a supply chain, businesses need to have visibility into every step of the process, from raw materials procurement all the way through to end consumer sales. This requires close collaboration between all supply chain partners, as well as real-time data tracking and analysis. There are many different supply chain management strategies that can be employed, depending on the needs of the organization. The most common supply chain management system is just-in-time, JIT, production, which minimizes inventory levels by producing goods only as needed. Other supply chain management strategies include lean manufacturing, agile manufacturing, and supply chain integration. Supply chain management is important because it can have a significant impact on a company's bottom line. Not only can it help to improve efficiencies, reduce costs, and improve customer satisfaction, but it can also help to ensure that products and services are delivered in a timely and effective manner. Ultimately, supply chain management is important because it can help to make a company more competitive and successful. Thank you for watching this video.